Now we are ready to upload our balance sheet. Okay, here is our balance sheet. But I have to tell you something. We are not going to upload the building and machinery, because these two will be uploaded from the Assets module. We cannot directly key into this account, the building account. I'll show you afterwards what will happen. If I directly upload the amount into buildings, the system will not allow a direct upload. It has to be uploaded through the Asset module. The same goes for trade debtors and trade creditors. I'm not going to upload them directly because they have to be uploaded separately using some data conversion methods, which I will explain during the advanced training. Okay. So what we will do now is to exclude these figures, trade creditors, trade debtors, and these two figures from the capital, so that we can upload the balance. All right. So let me just do it now. We will upload using journal entry screen. This is the journal entry screen. It is under Accounting, Financial Accounting, General Ledger, Posting, enter GL account. Okay, double-click. FB50, huh? Take note of the T code in case you're interested in going to the T code, FB50. Now press F4 and then F2 to take the default date. If not, just press this and press, see the 4 is highlighted. That's the default date today. And currency is USD is loaded. Oh, the company is not our company. Make sure it's pointing to our company. To change a company code, change company code, and it's under Edit. Change company code. Enter Sun. All right, hit Enter once again. I'll change this. Okay. Now, it's pointing to Sun company code. All right, we'll enter the GL accounts. As I told you earlier, we're not going to enter the building and machinery. But just for your information, I'll show you what'll happen if I enter the building directly here. We are here. Our account code for building is building. Let me debit 20,000, right? Let me just check this amount of 20,000. And I'll set the additional code to capital. Let me just choose capital. Yes, capital. This one. 3,000 credit. 23. Yep. So I am creating the capital and debiting the building. Let's see what happens. Building. Let me just check something, okay? Just a minute. I'll go to FS00. Oh, I forgot to do something. This is not supposed to be a Recon account for assets. We'll save it. Let me just check machinery. Yep, same thing. This has to be defined as a Recon account for assets. Let me just check other Recon accounts. Trade creditors. Yeah, that is already set as a Recon account for vendors. How about trade vendors? Yeah, customers. All right, let's quit this and go back to the other session. This one? No, this one. Let me simulate now. See, I'm getting the error here. Account 1000 in company code SUN cannot be directly posted to. Just now we didn't get the error message because these had not yet been defined as Recon account for assets. Now, once we have defined them as a Recon account for assets, the system shows this error message. Let me just double-click. Takes me to the long text. See, what it says is that account 100,000 in company code SUN is marked as a reconciliation account for account type A stands for assets, and cannot therefore be directly posted to. Remember, we put FS00, opening the account. We have just defined it as a Recon account for assets, right? That's what you're saying here. It's been marked as a reconciliation account for account type A assets. So the system does not allow you to post values directly to these Recon accounts through the general entry posting, because any postings to an account that is defined as a Recon account have to be posted to the subledger. In this case, for this GL account, the subledger is FS. Okay. For AR Recon accounts, accounts receivable Recon accounts, the subledger will be in the accounts receivable module. And similarly for vendor Recon accounts, the subledger will be the accounts payable module. So any postings to these Recon accounts have to come from the subledger. You can't simply directly post the values here. The reason being, if you post the value here, like, say, for example, you post the value here, 30,000, even though this is a Recon account, then this 20,000 will not be updated in the assets subledger. So at the end of the day, the total of the assets subledger and the total of the GL account will not tally. The assets subledger will be short 20,000, whereas here, it'll have a $30,000 balance. So that's the reason that SAP has made it mandatory that any postings to a GL account defined as a Recon account should come from the respective subledger. Okay? I just wanted to simulate that. I'm now going to remove this. Highlight the line and then press this button to delete row. All right. Okay. So we are not going to upload the building and machinery accounts because both are GL accounts for assets. Now we're going to enter this value, 8,000 cash in bank. 8,000 cash in bank. Debit, 8,000. Cash in hand is, what's the account code for cash in hand? This one, debit again. And the amount is 2,000. 2,000. Stocks. Stocks is materials. Yep, change it to materials. Debit. 10,000. I'll change this to materials. Okay. I'm not going to upload the trade debtors. Since this has been defined as a Recon account for customers, I cannot post directly using the general upload. Same goes for trade creditors. Now we upload these bank loans. Nope, not long distance, bank loans. Bank loans to the credit, 5,000. And the other one is, retained earnings is 5,000. What is my retained earnings account? This one, credit, 5,000. So I need to change the capital value otherwise it won't tally. 10,000, 20, 30, so my capital has to be changed to 30,000 now. So it's no longer 80 because we have removed the trade creditors, building, machinery, and trade debtors. So after removing it, it's 30,000. So we can post it now, but before posting I want to simulate. It's a good way to check if there are any errors before posting the document. You can press enter because it's just an error message. OK. Is this additional account assignment required? Let me just check what is the problem. Oh, I know why. Cash in bank and cash in hand have not been marked as balance sheet accounts. That's the reason, I think. Let me just check. OK. Cash in bank. It is a balance sheet account. Cash in hand is balance sheet account. Let's check something else. Let's check this. Just hang on, okay? Balance sheet account. All right. I don't see why it's saying an error here. Let me just check first. Error message still exists. This is actually, let me just check what is the field name for this. This is one of the ways to check the field name. Let me go to table name BSEG. Okay, let it load now. No, don't go here. This is to check the data values. Go to SE11. SE11 is actually the dictionary. And display. Let it load the table. $10,000, 20. Okay, let me check whether it's loaded or not. Here. Okay, what is it our message is showing? This one. Okay, this field here. Okay, BSEC is the table name, and this is the field name. Let me just check what field is that. You go here. Let's use the search button, Control F. Control F to search. Fine. Baseline date for due date calculation. All right. Why is it asking for the baseline date? Okay, let me fix this first, then we'll continue the training. Let me pause now. I'll come back after fixing this error message. Okay, now I've found out what the problem here was. We need to enter the due date for the cash in bank and cash in hand, because we've defined these as cash accounts. So just double-click this. You see this due on date. Just choose the current date. Current date. Yeah, the reason that it's asking for a due date is that in the field status group, we have made this a mandatory date. I'll explain what this is all about later on, under additional training. Okay, just bear in mind that this GL account, let me show you one thing. Okay. We can go to FS00. Oops, sorry, FS00. Okay, now, see this? This is the field status group I've been talking about, defined as G032. Inside this quote here, this field status group makes a complication which has made this field mandatory. So we need to enter a date. Just enter a date here, it doesn't make any difference. And the system can accept this input. Same thing goes for cash in hand. Just enter the current date. Because the cash in hand also has the same field status group. Let me show you. See here? G032, cash in hand. So it's asking for a date here. It's mandatory. So enter the date, go back, I'll simulate. Should be all right. There, that's going. Okay. So now what we have done is that we are uploading this, yeah, and this, so the total capital will be not 80,000, it is 10,000, okay? So we can save it now. Let us do a save. Done. All right, it's posted. Our first document has been posted. Let me display this document that we posted just now. Here you go. All right. It's posted successfully. This is how you can display the document. I'll go back. There's one more way to display the document. The ones you posted, just quit. Quit everything. Here, you come here. Display. Go here, the T code is FB03. The document number will be defaulted to the last document that is posted to. Just press Enter. You can see the document that is posted. Okay? All right. Now let us go on to the next topic.